Hello everyone, welcome back to Trek A Day, continuing on with my top 50 favorite characters in all of Star Trek with number 4, Ezri Dax. As someone who was a huge fan of Ezri Dax, it was hard to see her go, and I was of course a bit worried about the idea of a new interpretation of Dax coming in. It kind of felt like a replacement for a beloved character. From those first few seconds of the reveal, when she comes into the door at Cisco's, and she says hello to Benjamin, which he replies, "Do I know you?" And she says, "It's me, Dax." From that moment, there is something about her presence and her demeanor that I was immediately attracted to. I really was like, okay, I think I might like this character. It's going to be something different. In just a few sentences, in a few seconds, you kind of got that idea across that this is going to be a very different Dax, which I think really helped very quickly with the acceptance of a return of Dax. It didn't feel like just a replacement, like they lost the actress and we're just gonna kind of recast in a way. It avoided that pitfall so effortlessly with this character, and I loved every aspect of her, getting a very different idea of, instead of seeing that very confident, together, wise, adventurous Jadzia that we had someone who was far less comfortable in her situation with being joined, far less attuned to all the different aspects of herself and the catalog of memories, and seeing many scenes where different aspects of other characters, like Emery, other previous hosts of the Dax symbiote, come through as she's really still trying to find herself, and being in a place where it's incredibly difficult, as you see as she helps Garrick try to work through his issues, that she is a counselor, and how do you help people sort through their own thoughts and feelings and provide that sense of empathy and comfort when you yourself are going through those problems. And I loved that dynamic with her and Garrick, and it's another one that, since we only had that one season with Ezri, it's another relationship I wish we had more time to develop. I loved how that was done, and it all worked so flawlessly, and to create this new interpretation of that kind of character that I thought especially shined in her relationship with Captain Sisko. Her and Benjamin now having a friendship that has gone through 3 different lifetimes, 3 different hosts for Dax, and seeing how each one was different, but there was still that familiarity and that warmth and that friendship, and seeing the dynamic change, where Curzon was more of the mentor to Benjamin, Jadzia was a little bit more of an equal. There was an aspect of that friendship to where now Benjamin's a bit of a mentor for Ezri, and seeing that different form of their relationship, as well as the way they tackled the conflict of having her work alongside Worf, her having all those memories of being his wife, but she was no longer that person, and I think they did a great job working through that issue as well. I just found Ezri to be one of the most engrossing and fascinating characters in the entire franchise. I was really involved with that character and really sad to only get a season, but thankfully the writers kind of ran with her in the books that take place after the end of Deep Space Nine. Over the course of the many years, Ezri became really one of the main people through a lot of the major stories, not just within Deep Space Nine, but within the greater context, as a lot of these series came together in aspects like the Typhon Pact and all the greater kind of important, influential storylines that encompassed all of the future of Star Trek. Ezri Dax, and eventually Captain Ezri Dax, she really became a very important character in the books, which I love to see the growth of that character as well. So Ezri was instantly one of my favorites, and is my 4th favorite character in all of Star Trek.